Hello and welcome to the Crochet Business School podcast. I'm Kelly Thomas, the Crochet Profit Queen, and I'm going to show you how you can make a living from your crochet while avoiding the burnout and being able to make what you want and when you want. Have you signed up to the Crochet Business School newsletter yet? Don't forget to do that now at crochetbusinessschool.com/subscribe and get tips and free resources straight to your inbox. The power of yet. You must think I've gone nuts with the title of this one, but it's a very simple thing. We can feel like we're not getting anywhere in our crochet business. Like we're not where we want to be, and it can feel very disheartening if you've been doing this for a while and you're not quite seeing the results that you wanted. But you can change the whole context of the statements you're making to yourself with the word yet. So if your ambition is to be a pattern designer for your inspirations, what you're telling yourself is, but I'm not a pattern designer for your inspirations. I'm not there. I'm not achieving what I want to achieve. It's a very negative statement. It can make you feel very low. It can make you feel very disheartened. But we can change that with one simple word. You are not a pattern for your inspirations yet. You have not achieved what you wanted to achieve yet. Add that word, that three-letter word, onto the end of those statements, and all of a sudden, it's just, I'm on my journey. I'm on my way. I will get there. I'm just not there yet. It becomes more positive, and it's not as disheartening. It doesn't leave you feeling as low as if you remove that word. Yet is a very powerful word. And if you get into the habit of using it when you're thinking of these things, it can have a strange impact on the way you think. It can make those negative statements less negative. It makes them more positive. It really gives you that feeling that you were on a journey, you just haven't got to where you planned. You're still on the road, and it will come. Yet can be an incredibly powerful word, and it can help you get through these low periods because it really does transform that negative statement of, I haven't achieved my ambitions yet. It transforms it from feeling of failure to a feeling of, I'll get there. I'm on the road. I'm travelling the path. I'm getting to where I want to go. Your dreams are still possible. And that is the power of the word. And you absolutely can get to where you want to be. You just have to keep on going. You are not there yet. You haven't achieved your ambitions yet. You are not the number one crochet blogger yet. You are not the number one crochet course provider yet. You haven't got your 10,000 YouTube views yet. It becomes less final. There is still room to maneuver by just adding that little three-letter word onto the end of those statements. And it's strangely transformative. But why do you want to do this? Because the way you think, how positive your mindset is everything. If you're feeling low about everything, it can make you feel like you want to give up. It's like, why bother? I haven't achieved my dreams. Why am I doing this? That three-letter word can change that negativity into something more positive. Okay, maybe you're not jumping up and down in glee when you use it, but that little change can be enough to change the way you think and your behaviour. Feeling low and negative about our crochet business can mean that instead of pushing through and getting a few extra bits done, that we kind of just slump into the couch and switch on Netflix and just sit there and stare. It can mean that instead of going out and promoting your crochet on social media, you'll sit there feeling down in the dumps, tucking into the chocolates. Feeling a bit more positive can give you that little push to get those extra bits done. And getting those extra bits done is what's going to get you moving and getting you further towards those ambitions that you have not achieved yet. The way we think, how positive our mindset is, how we do that is incredibly powerful. Now, I'm not one to be into the woo-woo stuff, and yet I found this to be really, really helpful. Because sometimes we just need that little bit of something just to get us moving, to get us doing those things instead of just slumping down and thinking, oh, what's the point? And just having that little bit of negativity removed can be enough to push forward and help our mood improve. It can help us push away the tiredness of the day and get a few extra bits done. And for a small business like ours, those few extra bits can mean all the difference. Small businesses like ours, the way to the success we are aiming for can depend on something very small. Now, our fortune can change overnight simply by a social media post being shared, by a YouTube video being picked up and noticed by someone and shared. Our fortunes can change very quickly. And that's why it's important to push that little bit extra when we can. It's not always possible. And it certainly doesn't mean that you should be ignoring everything else around you. I'm saying that it's just helpful to bring you out of that slump. But getting into the habit of using the word yet on the end of those negative statements is going to help us feel better. It's going to help us realise that this is not the end of the road just because you are not that pattern designer for your inspirations. That's final. It feels very fine. If it's ending as if you're not going to get there, add yet onto the end, you've still got time to make it happen. It's amazing what one little word can do on the end of a sentence to change the feeling and tone of that statement to yourself. Because this word is not meant for everyone else. It's for you. The way you feel about your business, the way you feel about keeping going to make your ambitions happen. It's about helping you have that push towards keeping going. Because remember, you are not a failure until you quit. As long as you keep trying, you are succeeding because you're still going. You only fail when you quit. And we don't want to do that because you are on the way. Although you are not there yet, you will get there. Because if you keep on doing the work, you will reap the reward. It might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, it might not be next week, but you will get there. But you most definitely will not get there if you quit, if you stop, if you give up. And that's why yet is such a powerful word. You know, you could say, I'm going to give up on my crochet business. You're going to go give up on your crochet business, but not yet. If you give it time, if you keep doing the work, if you know what your path is, what you need to do to get to where you want to be, and you keep on doing the work to get along that road, you will get there. And maybe you won't get there as quickly as others. But remember, everyone's circumstances are different. Nobody's life is the same as yours. And some people have more obstacles in the way than others. So keep going. And remember the power of the word yet, and add it onto those negative statements running around your head, and you may find that you really feel different and more positive about how things are going right now. Change is just around the corner. It's just not here yet. Thank you for listening, and any questions, please do come to our Facebook community. The link is in the show notes. I would love to hear from you and how you feel about the power of yet. So thanks for listening, and I shall see you next time for the next episode. Bye for now.